Marvel, the company that people love and enjoy. Movies, comic books, and characters, including TV shows. They are the best, but one become one, the best on the 90s. It is popular, and that is... That is right. I am talking about SpiderMan the anime series. I am Cartoon Jerks, and today I am talking about the history of the SpiderMan the anime series. And since there's a lot of Spider-Man shows, I am going over the 90s show, since it had a lot of episodes and was one of the greatest shows. Anyways, let's get this started. SpiderMan the anime series started in 1994 and ended in 1998. The creator who made this show is Bob Richardson. He created Spider-Woman and Spider-Man and His Friends. Bob created two movies. Bob Richardson was born at 1898 at California, and he's still alive. And since he made another Spider-Man TV show called SpiderMan the anime series, I will talk about it. SpiderMan the anime series is a show. Well, we all know Spider-Man and his origin. Peter Parker got bitten by a radioactive spider and got superpowers and became Spider-Man. The first episode was Night of the Lizard. In this, Spider-Man faces the lizard. Now in the beginning of the first episode, this was just a plot of this, and the intro was showing on the show. Then, the second episode showed the intro on Season 1. Now Season 1, all of this was hero action, and then it gets to a part of the show. When a show is finished, they continue the part of it. Season 2 intro had changed, and they had a few part-to-part show. Season 3 to Season 5, it gets more part-to-part show. Season 3 gets more cool villains that kids had loved. Season 5 was the last season of the show, and it gets to the end of Spider-Man, and it was a more part-to-part show. SpiderMan the anime series was one of the greatest shows, with great animation, best characters, best action, funny moments, and shocking moments. SpiderMan the anime series was one of the best shows on Fox Kids. And yes, SpiderMan the anime series was in Fox Kids, but there was other shows on Fox Kids shows. There was the Batman anime series and other superhero TV shows. Batman the anime series was one of the best shows on Fox Kids, while Spider-Man, it just becomes second place. But still, we all like superheroes. It's just Batman the anime series was great, full of more fighting and action. While Spider-Man the anime series was still a great show, however, there was another Spider-Man show on the 90s. It is called Spider-Man Ultimate. It came out on 1999 and ended on 2001. Now this may have forgotten, there was a different look of Spider-Man and a new character. Plus, it was dark. Now this was related to Spider-Man the anime series, but in a different kind of Spider-Man and a show. Then came another Spider-Man show. It is called Spider-Man the New Anime Series. It came out in 2003. This was now in 3D. However, this show was unrated. Then another one called The Spectacular Spider-Man. It came out in 2008 and ended at 2009. Now this was one of the best shows, but however, it ended with only 2 seasons. They want to continue more of this show, however, it ended with only 2 seasons. Then came Ultimate Spider-Man. It came out in 2012 and ended at 2017. Now this was one of the best shows ever, and it ended at 2017 with a lot of everything that just got popular with the characters and more action. And finally, the 2017 Spider-Man. Now this was a bad show. Some people think it is a good show, but it's so bad it doesn't feel like it is not a great show. It's full of too much memes, and it feels not a different story. Some of these Spider-Man shows can be good, but sometimes bad. Now there's a lot of Spider-Man characters who voice on this show. Today I'm going over Spider-Man. He is the main character and we all like him. Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, is voiced by Christopher Daniel Barris. He has been in a lot of movies and TV shows. He also was in a Spider-Man video game. Now Spider-Man the anime series had banned episodes and worse episodes. Now some people think there are worse and bandana. I don't know one, but I can think the best episode of Spider-Man. It is called Spider-Man Wars Part 2 Farewell Spider-Man. In this episode, Spider-Man faces an evil version of himself. Then, in the end of the finale of this show, Spider-Man meets the creator who made him. It was Stan Lee. It was the best episode to see Spider-Man meet his creator. Now Stan Lee is really the voice of him. It was one of the coolest things that he had the real voice of Stan Lee. And the reason why this episode is great is because Stan Lee is dead. He died last year. He was the first one to die on November. Stan Lee became one of our favorite cameos on movies and TV shows. Now, Spider-Man is still our favorite hero, and his show is great, but when it comes to the 2017 Spider-Man, it was bad. Some people want a better Spider-Man TV show, but the movies of Spider-Man become good too. Remember the Spider-Man Into the Multiverse? That was one of the best movies on 2018. That was the first one. Cause there's another Spider-Man Into the Multiverse movie coming out on 2020 or 2021. They don't know what year the movie will come, but people are hyped for this second Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, and there's even the second Spider-Man Homecoming. Sony does succeed the Spider-Man movies, but not good ones. I'll be hyped for the Spider-Man Homecoming 2 and the Spider-Man Into the Multiverse 2. I just like Marvel and Spider-Man. So that, guys, is the history of Spider-Man the anime series. Hey guys, it's me, Cartoon Tips. Thanks for watching the history of cartoon. Don't worry, there is going to be another one this year on Halloween. And you're wondering the next top 5 things. As I said, there's no videos on May. The next top 5 thing will come out on June. Just to remind you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and goodbye to all of you.